Oh my gosh, that's actually a giant. Welcome back to MC Bassing. I'm Landon Moore. Today we're here at Lake Norman on Pinnacle. It's really warm right now. It's like 56 degrees. Supposed to get up to like 70 today. Cloudy, drizzle all day, but not hard rain. The hard rain's supposed to hold off until tomorrow. Perfect conditions this time of year. These warm fronts. I like the warm front, cloudy day. They drop the water real low. The water's real stained though, so it still should keep some up shallow, but let's get a ton of rain this weekend, so they're dropping the water real low. It's 96.7 right now. Wind's gonna blow perfect today, southwest, 8-9 miles per hour. Not too crazy, but just enough wind to get these fish biting. I'm hoping it'll be like last week and they're biting a crankbait. I'm sitting in third in the monthly. Need 2 more inches. My 2 smallest fish are 1775, so I can definitely upgrade them, but I need 2 inches to tie for the lead. So I need some big fish. It's my last day for the month. I'll be able to fish to try to catch anybody in the monthly. They're paying the top 3 spots, so hopefully I can at least hold on to third, because I know some guys are going to be coming to ride on my heels. Hopefully the big ones are biting a crankbait. Let's see how it goes. Mushy. Fish. Yes. 2 boats already fished this bridge, guys. I thought it was a lost coat. Be a big one. He doesn't feel huge. Oh, he does look decent though. He's kind of fighting like a largemouth. Yes, be a big one, please. He's a spot. He looks like a good one. God, he ate it too. Yes! I don't think he's that big. Might not even help, but I think he will. He looks 18 something. Yes! 2 boats already fished this bridge, guys. I don't even think they were fishing it because of watching the video. I think they were fishing it because it's so foggy. They didn't want to take off down the lake. Fished the rock in front of Pinnacle already, nothing, but oh, please be. He should help. He might be 18. That's how you want him to eat it. There we go. Yes. Just thinking maybe I should have went to a different ramp, because you put out a video catching fish on a bridge, the bridge is going to get hit hard. It's all about the wind though. There's no wind right now. I got lucky. Water's so muddy though, these fish got to move up. And they're dropping the lake, so there's definitely current. Yes. Well guys, it's only 18 inches. Quarter an inch upgrade, but now it means I just need a 1950 to take the lead. He's a little beat up. He might be a retread. Still probably 2.5 pounds. Definitely take it. These are like Walmart people saw. That's too shallow. Biggin. I mean, slammed it, dude. It's not huge. On a prototype. I missed 2 in a row that bit it when it's floating up near the boat. Now I've got the I-Dive 8. Oh my gosh, that's actually a giant. Getting a net, yes. I don't know how big he is, but he's big. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, on the prototype. This is the I-Dive 8. You guys see, this thing is not even, Matt just spray painted it up. I don't think paint jobs matter that much. The color is what really matters. This thing will get down to 8-9 feet easy. There's bait out here, guys, and I'm getting bites. I just missed them on the square bill, the reactor. It's a fat one, but I don't know how long he might be a. It's not gonna be long enough to get me a lead, but I think he's gonna get me closer. He's definitely gonna upgrade. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. There he is, guys. Biggin. 19 incher. It's definitely going to upgrade. Not in first. I'm not sure if I'm in second, because second and first is close. 324 is what he weighed. A lot of bigger spots fighting. biting. And there's bait on this bridge and the wind's only gonna get better. I might just go up and down this bridge all day. There he is, right at the boat. They want it when it's floating up. They don't feel as big at all. You never know, this is not a, what in the world? Massive white perch. I mean, they get bigger than that, but that's a good one. Yeah, I only catch these guys in the wintertime. That must be what I'm marking down there, guys. Thought it was big gizzard shad. It's white perch. They're like alewives or something, because they were way too big to be the little threadfin I've been seeing. White perch, good eating, but wish they never got put in this lake. Is that a perch? What is that? Little bass? Yeah, little spot. It's weird. I'm telling you guys, just grinding the bottom, letting it float up. I mean, I probably shouldn't even put it out there, but Tactical Bassing's been doing it forever, speed cranking, but last time out I was noticing that letting it float up near the boats when they'll bite it. Even last winter, especially when the water's cold, they'll track it and the water's muddy. But if you just let that grind the bottom and then let it float up, it's like they can't resist but to bite it. Like fish are following it, but they are just so cold they really don't want to smack it. But when it floats up, they're like, that's an easy target, and they bite it. They won't bite a jerk bait. They just want that hit the bottom, let it float up. It's weird, like slack line, your line will jump like you're fishing a jig or something. Guys, look at this. That is one of the biggest northern water snakes I've ever seen. Holy, that's a monster. That might be one of my biggest. I've been catching these my whole life, guys. It's so warm that water snakes are out. So warm when you come out of Burmation. That is a monster one. Not even trying to bite me. That's the most calm you'll ever see a water snake. In January. I caught a copperhead on December 1st when I was a kid. Now she's trying to bite. I'll let her get back in here. All this dang fishing line is probably what scraped her side up like that. That's awesome. I'm going. Got one eat the jerkbait, guys. Warm weather, and the little guys start showing up. Two big ones, so I'm happy. Sun's coming out now, little ones showing up. He's got such a small mouth. It's weird. He's chunky though. He's not very big. There he is. Doesn't feel big either. Little guy showed up. Same pattern though. And there's a school of fish out here, guys. This is fun. I can catch little guys on crankbait all day. That's fun. On the reactor. I just want to thank everybody, the few guys that's ordered baits using my code. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel out. If you guys want to try it, I mean, just try these baits out. Just get you a couple. I'm telling you, they're worth it. I mean, of course, a rock clawer will work, but that subtle noise and that floating up, I mean, this bait just moves some water. I'm telling you, it will get you a few more bites, and it's really good in this muddy water. If you guys remember a few years ago, I was killing them on this bait. And that 4 to 6 is really good too. I need to get me the right color one, but Fish. Might be big, I can't tell. Man. Still didn't see him when he jumped. Decent. Just got me a revolt. 4 to 6. Still on the bridge fishing, guys. Went back to Pinnacle and come back over here. Put on a revolt now. It's more like a rock crawler slash wigglewort. That was 4 to 6 foot. The color's perfect. I didn't have one this color till today. There's a little guy. They're biting. They're getting smaller. That low light's very important. When it was foggy, the 2 big ones bit. There it is, guys. Bunch of the old speed trap. Had to get it. Well, guys, midday update. I'll show you guys how I'm catching these fish. Probably just lucky it's good conditions. It was warm last night. It's warm right now. They changed the forecast on the wind. It's only going to be a 5 miles per hour southwest, but still good conditions for cranking. This muddy water's helping too. But I started getting a lot of bites right when the crankbait was floating up. Everybody knows tactical bassing with the speed cranking techniques. Just cranking it down, grinding the bottom and then stopping. Grinding the bottom, stopping. They're hitting it on the paws. Every time they're hitting it on the paws. Stop, bam. That's like they're following it, and then when it pops up in their face, they can't help but eat it. It's triggering bites. I don't know. I've tried to be like tactical bassing, and I was throwing a 7-1 last year. Never didn't catch many fish on it. I've always threw a 6 something. This is a 6.3. I've always cranked with a 6-speed gear ratio reel. Throwing it on a glass rod, this same rod I've had forever. It helps keep the hook spin better, but not as great a feel as that other rod. My A-rig rod is a carbon composite rod. I can feel a lot better with it. It kind of helps the fish stick themselves. You don't rip it out of their mouth. Especially when they're eating it, when it's popping up, they usually engulf it. Throwing it on 12-pound Sniper FC. It's got a small diameter line. I really like it. It's not the toughest line in the world, but it's pretty tough. It's really thin, gets the bait down there a little bit further. I can't get crankbaits quite as deep as they should go in the kayak because my rod, I don't know what it is about standing up in a boat. I could get my crankbaits a foot deeper than I can in the kayak for some reason. Hopefully it'll keep biting. I might have just got lucky and found a spot on the bridge because it hasn't. I'm just happy I'm finally getting bites on the crankbait. I just needed a bunch of rain and water to get stained, and that really helped the cranking bite. The wind always helps. They'll bite it in clear water when the wind's blowing, but stained water, and I want to fish shallow, so it pushes these fish up shallow. Hopefully we can catch a giant and win this monthly. Fish, really big, and I think, oh my god, might be hooked weird. No, he's not big. I wasn't even going to fish these docks. I'm trying to get to some warmer water. Apparently they'll eat a crankbait on the docks too. It's a little guy on the revolt. They are biting. It's kind of surprising. Fish. Yes. Come back to the bridge, guys. Oh, he's not that big. We'll take it. They're loaded on the bridge. It's winter time. The water's muddy. It means you're gonna catch them on the bridge. I won't be back here for a while, so I don't mind you guys still in this. You can fish as much as you want. I got a Yak and Chain of Lakes. It's 3 weeks from today, the Queen City tournaments start, and it's gonna be on the Yak and Chain, so I'm not gonna practice on the Yak and Chain. I know it's gonna be a lot more difficult than Norman. Fish on. Man, I'm struggling in this wind. That feels like a good one, actually. Man, I wasn't even on the bottom yet, and he bit it. weird. See his tail flopping on the surface out there. Oh no! How did he jump off when it's that cold? Man, he had that bait deep. Must have just ripped out. I don't think he would have helped, but that was close to 18 inches. Definitely wasn't a giant, but that was a good fish. Yes. Feels like a big one. Feels like a big one. Stay on there, please. They're in this wind. Oh my gosh, big one. Stay on there. Oh, ain't that big. Why did he look so much bigger out there? In the glare, I don't think it's gonna help. Definitely take it though. Just white as can be. Outside the one I lost, he ain't even gonna help. I don't know why he looked huge out there, but I've just seen his mouth. Not that big. Yep, he's not gonna help. 17 and a half. But nice when you guys dismissed me catch the smallest fish of the day. He's definitely been caught before, I think. I don't know, maybe those are parasites. It's a decent fish. He's probably 2.5. There's some suspended fish out here too. It seems like you gotta be around the bait. The wind, the bait seems to be around the wind. You can get around the bait and catch some fish. There we go. Right when I cut off a snag. Had to go back and check the bridge. It's about to leave. I don't think he's that big. Decent one. Long, actually. Long fish. Not big at all. They just keep reloading on the bridge. That's my 417 3/4 in the last 2 trips. Skinny long fish, he's only 2 pounds. Well guys, that's the day. It ended up being a pretty good day. I think that's the most fish I've caught on Norman in a while, in a few months at least. The warm weather had them biting. That wind really helps the bite this time of year. Anybody can come out here and just fish the wind, fish bridges, any bridge that's got current, fish riprap. Doesn't take a lot of skill to go out here and just fish the bridge all day like I did today. I tried to find other spots, but they were only biting on the bridge. They just reloaded that spot. Just got to get there at the right time. Right now, sitting in second. The guy that's leading actually caught a big one today too, so I would still been in second, but barely in second by 1/4 of an inch. Hopefully that holds on. First tournament of the year's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to it. There'll be a lot of tournaments this year, guys. Going to a lot of places. Going to Hartwell, Santee. Hopefully if everything works out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on NC Bassing.